Here we are.
The beard. When I was little, I went to play with my friend Belle.
Hello. How are you?
Willie came too.
Not at all.
Belle's house was big. There were lots and lots of rooms. We went exploring. There was a staircase to go up and down. 5. There was a garden too. We saw Belle's big sister, Ruby. Ruby jumped on the trampoline. Belle showed me lots of places to hide and jump out. Then we played hide and jump out. Belle had a little brother called Finny. I played cards with Finny. Belle had a mummy called Anne. Anne was kind. She gave us a drink and a biscuit. Belle had a big sister called Lottie. Lottie had funny clothes and fancy shoes. Me and Belle dressed up.
Are you trying on my clothes?
Lottie laughed. Mummy came to take me home. No, I said. No. And I ran away with Belle and Willie to hide. Anne said to Mummy I could stay for lunch.
Okay, have a lovely time. Bye.
Hooray! Yay! I like being at Belle's house. The boys are not allowed to peg me.
Look at this, boys and girls. History's never always the way you think it's going to be.
At lunchtime, Anne made an apple pie.
A little bit more?
Belle said apple pie was her favourite.
You do?
I said apple pie was my favourite too. Oh dear, said Anne. Daddy's going to miss the apple pie.
Tell me you think it's nice.
Oh, I thought. I didn't know Daddy was coming to lunch.
Daddy's home. Hi guys. Hello, Tink.
A man came and sat at the table. The man didn't look like a daddy. The man had hair all over his face.
Oh, apple pie. Special treat because Tink's here.
The man looked like a bear. I didn't like Belle's daddy. I didn't like my apple pie. I wanted to go home. Hey, Tig, not all daddies look like your daddy. This daddy looks different. This daddy has a beard. This daddy's not fierce. It's just a bit hairy like a big friendly teddy bear. He doesn't look like a friendly teddy bear. Then just imagine he is a big friendly teddy bear. Look at him. Blink. And ting! He's a big friendly teddy bear. I looked, blinked and ting! Belle's daddy was a big friendly teddy. Then I thought, how could Belle's daddy eat his apple pie if he's only a teddy? Poor Belle's daddy. So I looked, blinked, and ting! Hooray! The teddy was Belle's daddy again. There you see, Tig. Belle's daddy is just like a big friendly teddy bear. So eat up your apple pie. No more worries.
I think it's really, really nice.
After lunch, when Belle's daddy saw Willie,
No!
he was scared. It's only a toy spider.
You're a toy spider.
Thank you so much.
When Mummy collected me, I told her all about Belle's dad having a beard. I like going to play with Belle. I love Willie. We've been scared since we were wee. Splash! When I was little, my mummy and daddy took me swimming at the swimming pool.
Right, let's go and get changed.
I know, why don't I take Willie? Because we don't want him to get all wet, do we?
Mummy took Willie to watch. Daddy took me into a big room. Daddy helped me put on my swimming costume.
Come on, Tig. Let's go in the pool. Who's excited? What's that? You go and have a shower.
We had to have a shower. The shower was like the rain. I squealed. The pool was very, very big. There was lots of water. The water went on forever and ever, and nearly out of the window. Willie and Mummy sat in chairs. Mummy waved. I waved to Mummy.
Say hi, Willie.
A man splashed up and down the pool like a big sea lion. I held Daddy's hand. We saw some children. The children were splashing. Daddy put on my armbands. A lady splashed with her legs. I didn't like the splashing. I want to go and sit on the chairs with Mummy. I don't want to go swimming.
Okay, well, why don't
Mummy said, why don't I take Tig to the little pool? Mummy took me to the little pool. Wooly came too.
Here you go, Tig. Look.
There, Tig. Why don't you have a splash around? I don't like splashing, I said. Hey, Tig. A swimming pool might seem big and strange and full of sudden splashes, but a swimming pool is just like a big, big bath. You like a bath, don't you? So make it like bath time. You like playing boats in the bath, don't you, Tig? So have fun with this boat. There she blows! Hey, Tig, now you can kneel in the water. It's much more fun. Here's another swimming game. Find the frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Water in your mouth. Spit it out. Well done, Tig. You found the frog. Looks like you got your face wet too. Way! Bounce the ball up and down as hard as you can and see how many splashes you can make. So now you know, water and splashing is fun. So go for it, Tig. Have a splash with Daddy in the big pool. Yes, I thought. I like the splashing.
Come on, I'll take Willie, will I?
I wanted to swim in the big pool with Daddy. I like the big pool. I like the splashing. I like the water all over my face. The big sea lion man saw Willie. It's only my toy spider, I said. I love splashes. I love swimming. I love Willie. We've been together since we were wee. The piano. When I was little, I wanted to play the piano. So Mummy took me for a piano lesson. The piano lesson was in a big music school where lots of people learned music. My piano teacher was Mr. Tonka. When Mr. Tonka played his piano, he played all the notes together, very fast.
Now, do you want to learn to play the piano?
Yes, I said. So
shall we
Mr.
start
Tonka
with
showed me
the low
all the notes.
The low note. Well done. The middle note.
This one?
Yeah. And the high note.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Well done.
I played all the notes together, like Mr. Tonka.
Okay, why don't you come back next week and we can learn about the going up notes and the going down notes.
forward to that, Mr. Tonka.
Okay. See you next week. Bye-bye.
At my next piano lesson, Mr. Tonka was in his tiny room playing one of his pianos.
How are you doing? I've written some notes on a page.
Mr. Tonka had written me some music dots. The music dots went up and down.
Let's see if we can play a scale. Now. Want to try that?
I played the notes up like the dots.
That's great. Okay.
I didn't want to play the notes one by one anymore. I played the notes all together like Mr. Tonka. Next time, said Mr. Tonka, we'll give the notes names.
These notes.
When I went for my piano lesson again, Mr. Tonka was very excited.
Hello. Come and sit down. Look what I've been doing for you.
He had pictures for the notes. An apple, a ball, a cat.
See if you can play the apple note.
Play me the apple notes, said Mr. Tonka. I didn't want to play the apple notes. I played all the notes, like Mr. Tonka.
I've just got to go.
Mr. Tonka left.
Tig, you have to listen to what Mr. Tonka asks you to do.
I know how to do the piano. No, I said. I want to play all the notes together. I played some more, but the notes didn't sound quite right. Hey, Tig. Whee! It might be fun playing all the notes together, but some notes don't sound nice together. Some notes sound better by themselves. If you play each note by itself, you can play a tune. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. When Mr. Tonka plays the piano, it might look like he's playing all the notes, but Mr. Tonka plays only the notes he needs. Mr. Tonka listened to his teacher and learnt what notes to play. Go for it, Tig! Whee! Listen to Mr. Tonka and learn how to play the piano. Yes, I thought. I want to learn to play the piano. So I'll listen to Mr. Tonka and do what he tells me. When Mr. Tonka came back, he told me how to play a tune. We played the tune together.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boing! Ah! Hello, your toy spider. I like Mr. Tonka teaching me. I like going to my piano lessons. I love Willie. We've been together since we were wee. The mountain.
See that? A big tall...
When I was little, Daddy told me a story about how he climbed a mountain. He and Granny took sandwiches. I want to climb the mountain, I said. It's a long way to the top, said Daddy. We could take sandwiches, I said. Maybe, said Daddy.
Big tall mountain.
So one day, Daddy took me to climb the mountain. We drove the car round a big lake. We stopped at the bottom of the mountain.
And sandwiches for when we get to the top. All wrapped up.
Willie came too.
We're going up the mountain.
Are you ready, Tig? Ready, I said, and off we went to climb the mountain.
You excited?
The mountain was very tall. The mountain was very steep. Up and up we climbed. I liked climbing the mountain. When we looked down the mountain, the big lake didn't look big anymore. Can I have a sandwich? I said. Not yet, said Daddy. We'll have them at the top. Just one, I said. Okay, wipe your hands.
Tomato, okay.
I like the tomato sandwiches best.
There you go, just one sandwich, okay?
Up the mountain we climbed again. The mountain was very steep. The mountain was very tall. Up and up we went. I like climbing the mountain, but I was tired.
What do you want?
When we looked down the mountain, the big lake was small. Can I have another sandwich? Tig, there'll be none left. Please, I said.
Just one.
I ate another tomato sandwich. I love the tomato sandwiches. Up the mountain we climbed again. The mountain was very steep. The mountain was very tall. Up and up we went. I didn't like climbing the mountain anymore. I was very tired. Can I have another sandwich?
Another sandwich, but look, the top's...
There's the top of the mountain, said Daddy. Just one last climb and we'll be there. Please.
This is the last tomato sandwich, okay?
I ate the last tomato sandwich.
And then we can go to the top.
Come on, said Daddy.
Let's go. What?
No, I said. No more tomato sandwiches. I want to go home.
Okay, I'll have my egg sandwiches and then we can go home.
I was so tired. Hey, Tig, look how far you've climbed. You have come all that long way, so you feel tired. But when you get to the top of the mountain, you'll feel something else. You feel so happy, so pleased, and so proud at standing on the top of the world. Wahey! And Tig, you're nearly there. Look! One more step and another 1, 2. One more step and another 3, 4. One more step and you're nearly there. One more step and there's not many more. Go for it, Tig. It feels great to finish what you started. Yes, I thought. I want to finish what I started.
Come on then.
I want to go to the top.
Up this hill.
The mountain was very steep. The mountain was very tall. But then we got to the top. I felt so happy. We could see the sea and the castle and all the big city. When a lady saw Willy, she got a fright. It's only a toy spider. I like climbing mountains. I like climbing to the top. And I love Willy. We've been scared since we were wee. Timmy's Monsters. When I was little, my friend Timmy came to play. Timmy can draw monsters. I can draw monsters too, but they're not as scary as Timmy's monsters. Timmy can roar like a monster. Roar! I can roar like a monster too. I like monsters. I like Timmy's monsters. Body monsters, hairy monsters, blue monsters. That's scary. And lots of red monsters. We had fun stomping and roaring.
I think if the monsters were a little quieter, they might have some juice.
I love monsters. When it was time for Timmy to go home, he gave me lots of his monsters. Thank you, Timmy. I love Timmy's monsters.
And night, night, Tig.
At night time, I put Timmy's monsters under my bed. At night, the monsters roared. Rah, rah, rah.
You all right?
The monsters woke me up.
Oh, there are no monsters. They're just pictures, look.
Mummy said the monsters were just pictures.
No more monsters.
Mummy took Timmy's monsters away.
Willy wants a wee cuddle. Good girl.
And left the light on. I cuddled Willy. The next day, I wanted to play monsters. But Mummy had thrown the monsters in the bin. I asked Mummy for my monsters. Mummy, can I get my monsters?
No, Tig, they're too noisy.
Please. Mummy said the monsters were too noisy. They're just pictures, I said. Mummy said, okay. But no more roaring tonight in bed. I showed Willie my monsters. I didn't think Willie liked my monsters. No, Tig, I just don't like monsters at night. They wake me up. They wake us all up. So, Tig, why don't we make your monsters just daytime monsters? Yeah. There, one daytime monster. Now, at night, all the monsters need to go to bed. So we make the monster a nice comfy bed. One comfy bed and one monster asleep. Night, night, monster. Sleep well. Nighttime came, and all the monsters were put to bed.
Night, night, monsters. Look,
Night, night, monsters.
there they are, all going to bed, all tucked up, ready to sleep.
Mummy was about to sit in the bed when she nearly sat on Willie. I gave her a surprise.
What was that? Your toy spider.
Night, night, Mummy. Night, night, Willie. That night we all slept happily. I like my daytime monsters. I love Willie.